What's up today, guys? My name's Stanley. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about how I light myself in my studio here for better professional videos using a backlight, my key light, and then natural light as well. I'm currently in my old office, which is kind of my current office because I'm renovating my master bedroom to make that the office. So it's a lot easier to make YouTube videos. Right now, it is so packed in here with all this stuff in here, and now I have all my clothes and stuff, which actually helps with a lot of the acoustic treatment, but it's just a mess. So bear with me. I wasn't even gonna make a video today, but I knew I'd be mad at myself if I skipped a day making this video. But I really wanted to make a quick video and show you exactly what I use and how I use it, what I've used before, and some of the things that I've learned from some of this equipment and kind of what works best to create these YouTube videos at the highest production quality that I possibly can. So obviously my background is in video production, and I have a company that does video production on a freelance basis called Vanguard Creative. So a lot of this equipment that I use, I actually use for my business. So when I buy stuff like this that's expensive, it's really just a business expense, and it's not like a hobby for me. So this equipment's making me money, so it's not really like a sunk cost, and maybe that's why some of the stuff's a little expensive and might be a little expensive to some people. In reality, everything's pretty affordable. I usually don't go over the top with my equipment. As you can see behind me, I'm using a Godox SL60W. It's a very affordable light. Right now, you can pick those up for about $150 Canadian. It's actually on a really nice C-stand, a newer C-stand. Those are a little bit more expensive. I think that was about $180 with the arm. And then for my key light, I have that on another newer C-stand, but this is a rolling C-stand. Now the nice thing about this is you could just pick it up, roll it around, and the light that I'm using on that C-stand is a Godox VL150, which I've done a review on. It's a really good light, and you could power this light with batteries. So I have a V-mount battery set up on it. So with the wheels, you could just wheel this room to room, and it makes everything a lot easier setting it up. I found that I was really getting lazy with having to keep setting up lights, and with this setup right here, it's just really efficient for making YouTube videos. I usually like to have this on the right side of my face, but it really doesn't matter. If there's natural light coming in the back, I'll put it on that side just because it's kind of pretending like some of that natural light is acting as a key light. It's got a really cheap, small, newer softbox on there. I'm gonna buy a new softbox soon. I think I'm just gonna buy the Aperture Light Dome Mini because it's a really high quality softbox and it's not that expensive. This one already broke. It still works, but I'm gonna return that. So I like to keep my lighting set up pretty simple. Honestly, most of the time I just need a key light. I'm not gonna fiddle too much with doing a hair light or a backlight. Although it does produce a really good image, I like the moody look of a key light most of the time. And then I also like using lights to brighten up the room a little bit. So right now this light's actually off just because it has a higher Kelvin temperature than these daylights. That's pretty much it. It's a really simple setup. It's not exactly the cheapest setup, but it's not really gonna break the budget either. I don't know if this light's a little distracting right now. It possibly could be. Like if I look at that, it's bright. I think it looks really cool having that in frame, using it as a hair light. So I'd like to see what your opinions are down below. Is that distracting or is it cool? You could also kind of set this up to hit the background. Not gonna work in this room, but when I switch rooms that might work. So just face this as a background to light up the background to give a little bit more depth. So overall, I hope this video was just a little insightful. I've had a few questions of people asking me how I light my setup currently, and I wanted to make a really quick video on it. So I hope this was insightful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.